Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And we're underway from Queens. That's inside. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Just missed it. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
That's away. Ball two.
Popped up. Bichette in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Edman matched a homer in his last game. Ball 1 low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Strike. Woo.
On the ground to the left, and that's foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Juan Soto, batting with one down, takes a strike. Soto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Whoa.
Sasaki fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Got him swinging.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
One now. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and Bichetta's retired. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that is out of play. In the air, right field. Bench should have this one. And there's one down.
That is it. The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That is it. The second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Outside low, ball one. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here's the 3-2. Right side, and foul ball. In the air to left center, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3, Carson.
Line drive. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
Here's Luis Robert. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roki. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He wastes no time on this one, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again. Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Ohtani, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Ground ball to the right side. Simeon, toss over to first. And there's two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 34, Andy Cajo.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ripped on a line to center. Robert under this one. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. So now with one away and a man at second. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That clips the corner. Man at second. Out to short, Betts. On to first. Got him.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, AJ.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pages in and to his right. He's got it. That is the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, out of the 4th, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Simeon toss over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh. That's the ball.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Freeman will take his base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Here's Betts. He's one of the best players in the game.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Betts not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. His 24th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Backed off the plate that time. Two runs across in the inning, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that drops in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Xavier Curry up and loosening in the pen. Myers also getting ready. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. That's the second out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his arm right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fastball for a strike. Rojas at second with 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man on second, 2 down.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Misses, and it's 2-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 3-0. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it. And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. By now they just used to it. Y'all sick, but you mad 'cause I'm flawless.
On the ground. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman,
In the air, right field. Tucker has a beat on it. And there are two down.
up next for the Mets, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Flying to right his first time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Two down, nobody on. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. The 1-1. And there's a ball. The 2-1. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
number 3,
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. Mets lead one. They trail it here, 3-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Xavier Curry. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. A dive, he's got it. The flow. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. A nice little flip to the pitcher covering. There's those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Right through there for a strike. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That missed by a lot. Full count now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 52nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh.
And a 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Oh.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering misses. Ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This one in the air, center field. Robert settles under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Pajas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Queens, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And that one in the air center field. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
The first baseman, Garrett.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Fights it off, he'll see another. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here is Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
No, that's a balk.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
They getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Baby, I go back to doing that voodoo like I do so well. Sang a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk.
Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now the 0-1. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Xavier Curry departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Tobias Myers.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. Inside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Myers, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Down, nobody on. That's in there, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. His split numbers between June and July there.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Next offering down in the dirt.
Allowing this 3-ball count down in the ball game. You've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Swing and a ground ball. Flips it. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The designated hitter.
One out man at first. Juan Soto now at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one's in there. Strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That's the ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. That's a little high.
And it's 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on the way. That one just misses. Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. His righty-lefty splits there.
That's out the corner.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
These hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Numbers jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas, well I got a big plan. And I only take it up.
And first offering is fouled off. in for a strike. Good slider.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now.
That's the ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Robert gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Russell.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lindor settles under it. 2 away now.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Nope, that's away.
Nice grab over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Not shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
But I it's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see, hey, I had a vision.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't feel like that's throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope, that's high.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 3, Carson.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. The Mets down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Robert in the box again, takes a strike.
It's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the 8th. Andy Pajes up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Not many guys in this league can beat you in this many ways, Singy.
Yeah, he's making pitchers work every pitch of every at-bat. Really good rhythm and discipline in the box.
In the air to left center. Should have this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Tommy Edwards.
There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tobias Myers will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Oscar Brazovan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The changeup missing. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
So now 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at Citi Field, and here's the first baseman, Jared Young. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Look, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Roki Sasaki is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Evan Phillips gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball. Next one misses. We're down 3-1. Ball strike right there.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The Dodgers leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2.
Nope. Oh, one.
The 1-0.
No.
Young stands at first with 1 out.
Huh.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rushing under it. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball. Low.
The 1-2. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Young around third. He will score. It's 4-1. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Runner at third, 2 away. And now the count is even. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped to third. And the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 4-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Williams.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Foul ball. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And they got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fly.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Williams, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens, Bo Bichette up to the dish.
That's the
Turn the
ball.
right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Mets, the
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Mets, Carson Bench. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. One strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.
If it's over, it's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was a point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. Each time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea, I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming, I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do, said that you never leave, we would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned me on, it ain't blue. Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try hard on cause the love was so strong, now I'm standing alone in this.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú. Merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a luz. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una.